Hi, third graders. This is Mr. Partita. We'll be doing our second math lesson. We're still be talking about place value, but it's going to look a little bit different than what we did before, okay? Okay, so the two terminology that we're going to be using is what comes before a number and after a number, okay? Obviously, if I want to know what comes after a number, I'm actually adding, okay? I add, however many that is. Okay? So if I'm doing after a number, I'm going to add. Okay. If I do before a number, I'm going to subtract. Okay. So in here, in this example, it tells you write the number that comes before and after. So I have 300 and 356. Okay. So I have 356. Okay. I have 356. I take 356, and I know what comes after this, so I'm going to add it. 1. Okay. 6 plus 1 is 7. 5 plus 0 is 5, and 3 plus 3 plus 0 is 3. So 1 after 356 is actually 357. And I want to know what comes after, what comes before 356. I'm going to subtract 1. 356 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 0 is 5, and 3 minus 0 is 3. So what comes after 356? 355. Okay? I'm going to do the next one because there's a 0 there. Now I'm subtracting those zeros or adding something to 270. So let me move this up again. And again, I want to know what comes after 270. I'm going to add 1. So 270 plus 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 7 plus 0 is 7. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. So what comes after 270? It's 271. But what comes before that? Yep, you probably said already on the video, but let's work it out. I have 270. What comes before that? I'm going to subtract 1. 0 minus 1, I can't do that. I can't take something from nothing. Okay? So I have to borrow. Let me use another color. So I'm to borrow 1 from 7, I get 6. The one to borrow goes next door. Instead of 0, I get 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 6 minus 0 is 6. And then 2 minus 0 is 2. So what comes before 270? 269. Okay? That's easy when they're only asking me to either add 1 or subtract 1. However, now we're not talking about what comes before and what comes after. Okay? Now we're talking about more, which is less, which is we're adding, and less, which is subtracting. Okay? Here it tells you write the numbers that come before and after. Also add or subtract 10 from the number in the center. Okay? So let's do the first one. Okay. We say that what comes before 200 and before, okay, that would be less. So I'm on this side now. Okay, this is before, which I'm going to subtract. Okay, when I do more, that means after. I just didn't want you to get confused. Okay, so if I'm going to subtract when I do less, and I'm going to add when I do more. Okay, so I'm going to take 231. Give me a second. Okay, so now I'm going to take 231, okay, 231, and it says that I need to do what's 1 less, and then is what's 10 less, okay? And I'm going to take 231, okay, and then what's 1 less than this, and then 231, what's 10 less, whoops, my bad, what's 10 less, okay? Well, 1 minus 1 is 0, okay, 3 minus 0 is 3, 2 minus 0 is 2, and then 1 minus 0 is 1, 3 minus 1 is, you're right, it should be 2, and then 2 minus 0 is 2. Okay, so then I go back to my worksheet, okay, then obviously I'm going to put 230, okay, here, and then 221 here. Okay. But now what I'm going to do is I need to add 1 to 231, and I need to add 10. Okay? So I'm going to take 231, okay, plus 1, and 231 plus 10. So I take 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 0 is 3, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. So if I add 1, or what's 1 more, it's 232. If I add 10, or what's 10 more, I have 1 plus 0 is 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. Okay, so then I go back to my worksheet, and you're right. If I have more than 1, it's going to be 232. Okay, so when I say more than 1, only the number in the 1th place changes. And if I add 10, I'm just going to add 10 to this. 1 plus 0 is 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 2 plus 0 is 2. Okay, so if I add 10, I get 241. Okay, it's a little tricky when you have a whole bunch of zeros like 500. Let's go ahead and do that. And then you guys can do the rest. 500, right? So let's have it here then. 500. It says 501 less. So 500 minus 1. And then 10 less. 500 minus 10. Again, 0 minus 1, can I do that? I can't take nothing from something. Okay? I can't take something from nothing. Can I borrow from 0? No, I got to go all the way over to 5 and borrow from 5. If I borrow 1 from 5, I get 4. The one that I borrow goes next door, and instead of 0, I get 10. So am I can I still do 0 minus 1? No, I can't. So I have to borrow from the 10. I get a 9. Now the one that I borrow goes to the right. Okay? And instead of 0, I get 10. Now can I subtract? Yes. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 4 minus 0 is 4. So 1 less than 500 is 499. So what's 10 less? Okay, 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 0, I can't do that. Again, same thing. I have to borrow from the 5, that makes it a 4. The one that I borrowed goes next door. Instead of 0, I get 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And 4 minus 0 is 4. You notice that all my numbers, all my writing is very nice looking. Okay, good handwriting helps. And now let's go back. Instead of 1 less, is going to tell you what's 1 more than 500. Okay, and there's what's 10 more. then 500. Okay, now it's 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 0 is 0, and then 5 plus 0 is 0. So 1 more than 500 is 501. What's 10 more than 500? 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1, and then 5 plus 0 is 5. So then now that you do this, you'll go back to your worksheet, okay? And look, there it is. 1 less than 500, okay, is 499. 10 less than 500 is 490, okay? And then 5 more than 500 is 501. And then 10 more than 500 is 510, okay? So let's move on to the next page, page 7. Okay, again, just examples that I'm showing you. Oops. So we're here. Same thing, more or less, but now they're adding one more. This is write the numbers that come before and after, which is 1 less or 10 or 1 more. Okay. Then after that, add and subtract 10 from the number in the middle. Okay. And then add and subtract 100 from the number in the middle. So we just have to do an extra step. Okay. Now it's 100 more or 100 less. Okay. And now we don't have 3-digit numbers. Now we have 4-digit numbers. So it looks something like this. I'm going to take 2,000. Okay. 2,343. Okay, and I'm going to add one more to that. So let's go back to our worksheet. Okay, I'm going to use a blank page. Work out the problem. So 2,000, I think it's 343, right? Let's go back and check. Yep, 2,343. Okay, that's the number that I have in the center. Then it says they want to know what's one more than that. So 2,343 plus 1. 2,343 plus 10. 2,343. Sorry, let's do that again. So it's 2,343 plus 1. 2,343 plus 10. And then it's 2,343 plus 100. Okay, so that's going to be what's 1 more, 10 more, and 100 more. Then on the other side, it'll be 2,343 minus 1, or what's 1 less. 2,000, then it's 2,343. Okay, whoops. 43 minus 10. Then it's 2,343 minus 100. Okay, and if you go back to the worksheet, it should look something like this. Okay, but let's go back to the blank page so you can see it. Okay, so again, 2,343 plus 1, so 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. So if what's 1 more than 2,343? 2,344. What's 10 more than 2,343? 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 1 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. So I have 2,353. Okay. And what's 100 more? Okay, so 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus, plus 1 is 4. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. So what's 100 more than 2,343? 2,443, okay? Now let's go on the other side. What's 1 less? Well, now I need to subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 0 is 3. And then 2 minus 0 is 2. So what's 1 less than 2,343? It's 2,342. Okay, what's 10 less? Well, I need to subtract 10 from 2,343. So 3 minus 0 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 0 is 3. And then 2 minus 0 is 2. Okay, and then what's 100 less? Again, I have to subtract. Okay, so let's subtract 100 from that number. 3 minus 0 is 3. 4 minus 0 is 4. 3 minus 2? Yep, 3 minus 2 is 3 minus 1. Sorry, 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then 2 minus 0 is 2. So what is 100 less than 2,343? Okay, 2,243. And now that I'm done with all this and I worked out my problems, I go back to my worksheet. And I write my answers in the boxes. One more, okay, is going to be One more is going to be 2,344. 10 more, I'm just changing the number in the tens place. 2,353, sorry. Okay, what's 100 more? I'm changing the number in the hundreds place. I'm just adding one more to this. So 2,443. Okay, let's go on the other side. Okay, what's 1 less? I'm changing the number in the ones place, just subtracting 1 from this 3 right here. Okay, so if I have 1 less than 2,343, it's going to be 2,342. Okay, so now it says what's 10 less? Okay, I'm subtracting 1 from the number in the tens place, which is 4. So if I get 10 less, it's 2,333. Okay, so then what's 100 less? I'm subtracting 1 from the number in the hundreds place, which is that 3 right there. Okay, so I'm going to get 2,000. 3 minus 1 is 2. 243. Okay, do the same thing for the rest of them. When I'm subtracting by zeros, don't forget to borrow. So if I was doing 6,002, okay, do the same thing. I'll do 6,000 if I subtract 10. 6,002. Here's 6,002. Subtract 10. 0 minus 2 is 2. 0 minus 1, I can't do that. Can I borrow from this 0? No. Okay. Have to borrow from the 6. That makes it a 5. The one that I borrow goes next door. Instead of 0, I get 10. 0 minus 1, can I still do that? Nope. I have to borrow from this 10. That makes it a 9. Then it goes next door. Instead of 0, I get 10. Now I can subtract. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. And 5 minus 0 is 5. So 6,002 minus 10, I get 5,992. Okay? Go ahead and do the rest.